It is time for another one note perfume video, and today we're going to be talking about marshmallow. So this is a video that I love to do on my channel. I love to do one note videos where I show you guys all of the fragrances that I have with one specific note. And in my most recent ones, I have been getting requests to talk about marshmallow perfumes, so that is what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. So if you're a person who loves sweet, fluffy, little powdery type of perfumes, almost gourmand, even though I'm going to give you different types of marshmallow, but that texture where it's a little fluffy, powdery, sweet. If you like that and you want to see the marshmallow perfumes that I recommend and also others as well, just keep on watching. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is one that immediately comes to my mind when I think of marshmallow, and I think a lot of people also think about this perfume a lot, and this is Killian Princess. So here is the bottle for Killian Princess. It used to come in a different bottle and they recently changed it to this one, which I really like. The main accords for this fragrance are powdery, sweet, green, and warm spicy. There are notes of marshmallow, matcha tea, and ginger in this perfume. Okay, so Killian Princess. This one is very unique to me because this is not your typical sweet marshmallow candy like type of perfume. Princess has way more going on to it. I will say, if you want to smell a little luxe, a little step up from regular perfumes, you want something that has a little oomph to it, this perfume is so freaking good. The way that the ginger and the tea, the earthiness mixed in with the marshmallow, the fluffiness of the marshmallow, this perfume is literally like an experience. So it is definitely sweet, very sweet. That's the first thing that I would say about this one, followed by fluffy and powdery in texture. So if you do not like powdery, you should be careful with this one, but then again, there's a very nice brightness that comes through, and I'm thinking that is the ginger that gives it like a freshness, because ginger doesn't give you warmth. At least to me, when I smell ginger, it's kind of like this blast of a spice, but it's more like fresh or like cooling, and that really helps this fragrance just get like a different twist to it. So marshmallow, fluffy. I love it for this time of year, but literally you can wear Princess any time of the year. It smells so good. You're not going to bother anyone with this perfume when you walk in the room. You're probably gonna get compliments, but you will most likely not get anyone who will get like a headache or be like sensitive to it, because if I'm sensitive and it doesn't bother me, then it's so good. It is like girly, but then it's like a little grown at the same time, but there's like this playfulness in there, but it's like sweet. It's really nice. So Princess, I definitely recommend. Next up is one of my all-time favorites, and this is a celebrity fragrance. If you want to smell super sweet, super flirty, Netflix and chill without the chill, and you want to smell really sweet, and you want to smell really flirty and really girly and like, oh, I'm so innocent, but I'm not, Ariana Grande's Ari. This right here, it's like the perfect mix of sweetness with, I don't want to say sexiness, because this to me is not a sexy perfume. It's more like sweet and girl next door. But if you have a partner who really enjoys sweet fragrances, this will have them chasing you down, because it is like the perfect amount of the fluffy marshmallow, which really helps to smooth notes out, because this has, I believe there's raspberry in here and a lot of fruity notes, but the marshmallow helps to kind of make those fruits creamy fruits, if that makes any sense. Like fluffy fruits. It's not sharp, it's not super like sour or anything. Everything is fluffy and smooth and just so nice. So I'm going to read on this one. So the main accords for Ari are sweet, fruity, powdery, and citrus, and the top notes are raspberry, pear, and grapefruit. Middle notes are vanilla orchid, which that's one of my favorite notes ever, rose, lily of the valley, and then base notes we have marshmallow, musk, and woody notes. It's so beautiful. The grapefruit, the beautiful brightness of the fruit. This opens up like refreshing, like juicy, fruity, a little tart. And then as it starts to dry, I also pick up a nice amount of rose in here, but it's like a pink rose. It's like a girly rose. It's not too mature or vintage. And then just the marshmallow, the musk is not too strong. It is the perfect girly girl everyday movie night, bedtime. My husband loves this perfume. So this one has a pretty big dent already. This is the big 3-ounce bottle of this one, and the minute this came into my collection, I've never even not once thought of getting rid of Ari. So this one is one that I really love. Up next, we have a Middle Eastern fragrance. This one has been sitting in my collection, I think, for over a year now. This is Kissa Delicious. I really like this bottle. I feel like it's really heavy, it's unique, it's pretty, it looks different. This one is a Middle Eastern fragrance. This one has been sitting in my collection for like a year, like I said. So the main accords are sweet, vanilla, powdery, citrus, musky, chocolate, coconut, and lactonic. So being a marshmallow fragrance, I feel like you can have any type of fragrance, which we will get into later on. Of course, the majority being sweet fragrances, because marshmallow goes perfect with sweet scents. So the first ones that I've talked about are very sweet, sugary, fruity. So this one is also more gourmand because there is like chocolate and those types of notes. So I'm gonna read the notes to you guys, and the way that certain notes have been jumping out lately, now that it's been sitting, I've been really enjoying this fragrance. So the top notes are dark chocolate, whipped cream, and orange. Middle notes are marshmallow, coconut, and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla and white musk. And when I first got this fragrance, it was like okay, like I wasn't really jumping for joy with it or head over heels in love with it, but I let it sit, didn't really touch it. And this year for fall, or for around fall winter time, the notes are getting so beautiful. They're like developing into, it's like gourmand but borderline almost woody, like a warm woody scent, but not harsh or anything like that. It's a very soft scent, but these sweet notes has something. It has to be like that dark chocolate, something that's kind of making it warm. And it's not super duper sweet and synthetic. Like, it really smells like orange and chocolate mixed together, because the orange after a while really starts coming through. So in here, it's chocolate with orange and then fluffiness from marshmallow. Ooh, this smells so good. If you already have sweet tooth, I wouldn't tell you to run out and buy this one. But if you did try sweet tooth and you felt like maybe you were wanting a little more, or maybe you wanted more of those actual gourmand notes like chocolate and that type of vibe, I think I prefer this one. But after it has sat for a while, when I first got it, I didn't prefer it over sweet tooth, but now I do, because I feel like the notes are getting stronger. So this is to me like a chocolatey, powdery, sweet scent with a little fluffiness from the marshmallow. But in here, the marshmallow is not that obvious. Like, I feel like in Ari, it's like I can tell that there is marshmallow in here, and also in Princess, like this for sure. Here I'm getting more of the gourmand quality from the chocolate and the orange. Like, that's kind of making me think more of that type of dessert, but still so beautiful. This next fragrance is from Juliana's Perfume, and this video is not sponsored, but I wanted to show it to you guys because this right here, if you love the scent DNA of Princess, they also have a dupe just for Princess on their website, but I do have Miss Fuchsia, which is inspired by Killian's Princess, but mixed with Oriana from Parfums de Marly. I have never had Oriana before. I think I had a sample of it, but this right here is like the perfect mix of Oriana and Princess. And those two perfumes have marshmallow in them. So you can imagine the mix of this one with two fragrances that are pretty strong in marshmallow. So the notes for Miss Fuchsia are top notes of lemon, mandarin orange, and bergamot. So very citrusy opening. Heart notes, orange blossom, green tea, raspberry, and ginger. So there you have that ginger and green tea side of Princess. And then the base notes are double marshmallow. So there's double marshmallow in here, vanilla, sweet musk, and one of my favorite notes, ambrette. So this is another beautiful one. I do need to put this one on my tray and start wearing this one more. This is perfection. I wish I would have hyped this one up more before, because this is another one that's going to make it to the top of my favorites. Okay, so Princess. Let's go back to Princess real quick. Princess is a little earthy, a little green, a little fluffy, a little sweet marshmallow, but there's definitely that tea and that green kind of aspect to it, or kind of like earthy, I would say. Not strong at all. It's not bad, but it's really unique and really nice. Imagine that in here, but made 2-3 times girlier, 2-3 times more pink and fluffy and feathers. Like, this is the girliest, sweet, fluffy perfume. This is a good one. This right here, Miss Fuchsia, you can wear her any time of the year. You just want to smell girly and flirty, put this on. If you have a guy that really likes sweet scents, put this on. If you're a girl who loves sweet perfumes and you want a perfume to add to other perfumes if they're not sweet enough for you, get this perfume. Those reasons right there, if you fall into any of those, you won't regret it. Super girly and fun. Now for my Kayali marshmallows, I actually have both of them in my collection. I recently brought in this one, which I was not a fan of. But let's start off with Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81. So this one right here, the more I wear it and the more I smell it, the more deeply in love I'm falling with this one. And I have now been reaching for it just because I've been wanting to let it sit, because I am almost halfway through this bottle. So I don't want to use it up before it gets to like the best it can be, because I feel like this one, if you let it sit, it's gonna smell real good. So the main accords for this one are sweet, vanilla, fruity, and powdery. This one has a bunch of notes. Freesia, Italian lemon, nectarine blossom, apple in the opening. Middle notes are marshmallow, strawberry, coconut, orange blossom, and the base notes are whipped cream, sugar, vanilla, musk, raspberry, and ambroxan. I have really been enjoying this perfume. I love the way it smells. I love what my nose picks up with it. I just really wish that it gets a little better with performance. That is my only thing with this one, but scent-wise, this is so beautiful. I'm going to let you know exactly what I pick up in this perfume. Since I'm like in a very chatty mood today, I feel like my descriptions they're hitting today. So, opening, for sure, the Italian lemon. And this lemon smells like the lemon that they used in Capri from the summer collection. And also the Jackie Aina perfume, which I don't remember the name of it. I think it's the pink or the yellow bottle. Very similar to that. So I do pick up a lot of lemon in the opening. Freesia, not really. Nectarine blossom, I don't know. Maybe it's giving it a little bit of like girly touch in there. Apple is very little as well. Moving down to the middle notes, the strawberry for me is very prominent. That marshmallow, I definitely get. I feel like the marshmallow fluffiness starts coming through more and more as you wear it. So when I first spray it, I get a lot of citrus, a lot of strawberry, like a bowl of cut strawberries. That's what I get in the opening. But then as it starts to mix with my skin, then I start getting that whipped cream, the marshmallow, and it starts getting very fluffy. Very fluffy. And then I did mention it to some of you guys, and you told me that you smelled the same thing. In the deep dry down, I start getting like this warm, almost smoky touch, very soft though, and I'm guessing that's coming from the vanilla. So definitely the sugar, the vanilla, the strawberry, the marshmallow, and the lemon to me are the stars of the show for this perfume. I just want it to get better. That's all in the longevity department. So this one's a beautiful marshmallow option if you like strawberry, because it's definitely strawberry and marshmallow mixed together. It's not just marshmallow. Really pretty, really girly. I love this one. Fun, flirty. Now let's move on to Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. This one, I had such an experience with this one, so I was very excited for this perfume when it was released, because I love pistachio. Anything that smells like pistachio and almond, I love it. So I was very excited about this one. And the first time that I got it and I sprayed it, it was love at first sniff. The pistachio, it just smelled amazing. And then like a day or two go by, I start trying to wear it and I start getting like this Irish Spring soap smell, and I was just like, no, I can't do this. And I bought the travel size at that time, and it just wouldn't work for me. And it's not that it ever smelled gross. It's just, it wasn't what I wanted this to be. Like, it wasn't what I pictured when I saw the marketing and the pistachio ice cream and like just the very sweet. But now that I have it again, my mind has changed so far. I need to wear it a lot to make up my mind completely. But the main accords for Yum Pistachio are sweet, woody, vanilla, nutty, and powdery. And the base, this one has so many notes. I'm gonna put the notes on the screen because this is a lot of notes, okay? There's a lot going on. But I am gonna spray it. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. So the opening, the main thing, you know what I wish they would have done with this perfume? Other houses have done this before where they add the note that they want the perfume to smell like in the top, in the mid, and in the base. I have seen that get done and it kind of makes that note like really shine through. If they would make this perfume and do like a flanker to it, like an intense version, and you add a little bit more pistachio in there, I would be all over it because I really like the opening of this one with that pistachio. So let's smell this one. It's so good. Definitely powdery. I feel like that texture of a marshmallow hits me as soon as I spray this with pistachio ice cream. I try not to think of the things that I used to smell because I don't want to mess it up for myself. It's cooling, it's fluffy, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's a little nutty, it's bright. It almost, this is not, Yum Pistachio to me is like not warm at all. I get more of a cooling blast with this one. And I mean, there is like an ice cream note. So lately I have been getting that pistachio ice cream vibe to it. Cardamom is perfect in here. It's not doing too much like other perfumes. I'm really liking it now. I'm so happy that I have it back in my collection. So this one to me, I think it performs better than the Yum Bougie one for sure. Like off the bat, like opening it, I feel like I don't really have to wait for this one. I can smell this one while I'm wearing it. I could just spray this one on my lower half of my body and I will smell that because it just travels up. Very nice performance on this one. I wish that this one would have started off with the way that this one performs. It would have been amazing. So those two are great marshmallow options. And then now really quickly, I just wanted to tell you guys a few marshmallow perfumes that either have been in my collection. I want to try them out. I'll let you know. So the first one is another Kayali perfume, and that is Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. That one has marshmallow. I only had that one for a short period of time because even though that one was really nice, I always felt like I didn't know what I wanted to feel with that one. Like I didn't know if you want to be sweet or do you want to be warm or do you want to be vanilla or do you want to be serious. I feel like that one had too many things going on, so I didn't feel like it was for me. So that one is another one that has marshmallow. We have a body mist from Fleur, and that is the heavy cream body mist. It did not work for me, unfortunately, but I want to mention it because it is a very marshmallow fluffy, creamy, kind of like a whipped cream type of body mist. So if you want to layer that with any of your marshmallow perfumes, it would probably be amazing. It just didn't work out on me. It kind of went a little sour on me, but a lot of people really love that one. Another perfume with marshmallow is Ariana Grande's Thank You Next 2.0. I had that one for a while and I did pick up more of like a juice vibe from that perfume. I didn't really get too much marshmallow vibes, but it has been really long, so I can't really comment on that one. Ooh, here's one that I want to try really bad, and so many of you guys have been recommending this one to me a lot. I've seen this one pop up in the comments a lot, and it is the Leda Oris 22, and that is from SML. I don't know her username on YouTube, but I've been watching her for years and years. She has been on YouTube for so many years, and she's a fragrance lover too, and she came out with her own perfumes, and this one sounds very promising. So that is on my wish list for like the new year to buy. And also the YSL Black Opium Glitter. That one, I wish I could have made this video with that one already in it. It's already out, and I have been getting a lot of questions if I'm going to review it. I sure am. But I think I'm going to have to order it, and I'm going to have to ship it to Miami because I'm not going to be here. So what I'll do is I'll test it out while I'm over there. I don't know if to get a travel size or a full size yet, but I'm going to test it out, and then I'll come back in the new year and I will give you guys a review. I don't make it a priority anymore to like be the first one with a review out, unless it's like a complete first impressions. I love doing those too, but if I'm going to give a review, I need a little bit of time so that I don't give too many different opinions on my videos. So yeah, in the new year, watch out for that one. And then let me see, I think I have a few more. So we have Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth. That one has marshmallow. That one smells very similar to Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath and Body Works. So imagine like a sugary, warm, powdery scent with a fluffy touch from the marshmallow. It's sweet, but it's not like a chocolate bar or anything like that, like how it looks. It's more of a warm, sugary vanilla perfume. Really, really nice. But I finished a whole bottle of it, so that one's no longer in my collection, but I did finish it and I did enjoy it. Ellis Brooklyn Sweet. I think I only had like a travel size of this. This has been on my wish list forever, and it's one of those that I keep forgetting to purchase, but Sweet is really good. That one is like just a sweet perfume from what I remember with the fluffiness from the marshmallow. It's beautiful. Commodity Milk. If you want a very woody, more wood than marshmallow, if you are a woody girl, you love woody perfumes, and you want to experiment with marshmallow, try Commodity Milk. That one is super duper woody. It's nice and warm. The wood just never agreed with my skin for some reason, but I feel like if it does work on you, it would probably smell really good because it's woody. It kind of makes me think of like being in like a cabin or something for vacation and it's winter and you're like warm in front of the fireplace. Like I feel like that would work. It's just not for me for some reason. And then another one that is marshmallow is Dolce & Gabbana Parfum. I had that one in Tampa and I really loved it. And then once I moved to Puerto Rico, it just started getting kind of weird on me. So I haven't tried that one in a really long time, but I do remember that one is a little bit more about the marshmallow, I think, with raspberry. So I think it's kind of like along the vibes of Ari, but they're all really, really nice marshmallow perfumes. I have been really loving my pink body mist, and this is the Glazed Warm and Cozy, and this is pink passion fruit, coconut sugar, and fluffy marshmallow. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a baby dent in this one because anytime that I'm gonna wear a marshmallow perfume lately, I have been layering it with this one, and it's so good and girly. This is my favorite one from this line that I got from the Glazed line. This one is so good. And then if I want like a more deep, sexy, fluffy marshmallow, I go for this one. And if you have milk, this will layer beautiful. But this unfortunately was limited edition. But Bare Vanilla Luxe. This one has rich marshmallow, vanilla cashmere. So it's like vanilla with marshmallow. And it's much softer than, for example, the milk from Commodity, but it's kind of like in that route. So these two I really love to pair with marshmallow perfumes. And that brings me to the end of my marshmallow perfume video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what is your favorite marshmallow perfume or any marshmallow fragrance that you recommend. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.